Alright guys, welcome back. In this video we're going over another example on implicit differentiation. So most functions that you've probably seen up until now look something like this. They'll be like y equals x squared plus 3x. This function is written explicitly, which means that the y or the f of x is entirely on one side and everything else is on the other side. But if you get an expression that looks something like this, maybe x squared plus y squared equals 25, and we have x's and y's together on one side of the equation, then this is an implicit equation. So just basically the x's and y's are all together, and this is not explicitly for y. Sometimes you'll be able to rearrange the equation into its explicit form and then just take the derivative of both sides with respect to x and you'll find the derivative of the function. But in the cases where you're not able to, we're going to derive it implicitly. And to perform implicit differentiation is what we're going to do is we're going to differentiate both sides with respect to x. So in this case, we're going to have to differentiate each term with respect to x as well. So we can write this out as d dx of x squared plus d dx of y squared is equal to d dx of 25. All right, so the derivative of the first term is simply just, with respect to x, the derivative of x squared is just going to be 2x. That is just coming straight out of the power rule. Then the derivative of the second term here, we have to consider y to be a function of x. And then we will apply the chain rule by taking the derivative of the outside multiplied by the derivative of the inside. So this will just come into our expression as 2y, so that's the derivative of the outside, times dy dx. And sometimes what I like to do is I like to write this as y prime. It just makes for a cleaner expression. So this will be times y prime. And then on the right-hand side of the equation, the derivative of 25 is just 0. Now let's just think about what we did here in the second term before moving on. What I'm saying is that we want to define y as a function of x. So when we take the derivative of something squared, like this, we have the derivative with respect to x of something squared. We will apply the chain rule, and this is going to be equal to the derivative of the outside, so that would be 2 times whatever this is to the power of 2 minus 1, which is actually going to be to the power of 1, which is just going to disappear, times the derivative of the inside, which is just going to be the outside prime. This actually applies to when we're taking the derivative with respect to x of just the simple of the first term. So we have d dx of x squared. What we do here is we actually apply the chain rule as well, but it's just simply going to be the derivative of the outside, which is 2x, times the derivative of the inside, and the derivative of x, which is the inside, is just 1. So the 1 just disappears and we're just left with 2x. So technically you are applying the chain rule when you are using the power rule, but because it reduces to a 1, we just don't really see it. So anyways, we can simplify the equation a little bit more. So we're going to have 2y times y prime is just equal to negative 2x if we just subtract 2x from each side. And we can divide each side by 2y. So y prime is equal to negative 2x over 2y. And y prime is just simply going to be equal to negative x over y. You might also see it written as dy dx instead of y prime, because this is really truly the derivative with respect to x.